What's going on, you guys? Green Weeaboo here with something of an apology video. To be fair and honest, I know I haven't been making as much content like I used to all year, the rest of last year since my last upload, which was, I forget when, I don't know anymore, since I forgot to check, but at the same time, I wanted to do this first rather than take a nap because I know I'll forget what I'm going to say, but it's just that the rest of last year, since my last video, um I'm not trying to make these many hiatuses year after year or longer or again and again on purpose because I have other things I like to do, which are getting in shape, um, being responsible for my meals and my bills, and a bunch of other things going on during the rest of the rest of the year, but at the same time, the first half, middle, and close to the end of the year, sort of like from my last upload all the way to fall, if that makes sense. If not, I apologize. So I'm not trying to make these hiatuses an every year thing, sort of. I I'm not trying to make myself feel like neither of you are important. I'm not trying to be ignoring or hurting you guys. I just want to be able to take at least something of a break, but at the same time not try and take too much of a full on hiatus like all those other times. And yes, I know I have a different hairstyle, different haircut, different background because um I've just been busy with too much going on at the rest all of last year, from my last upload to um, October of last year, and then um, the I think week or 2 weeks before Christmas, I forget, I didn't check my calendar first. Um, so yeah, things went okay from the first few months before October, but once October was just about to end in almost a week, things things suddenly took a really dark turn all of a sudden, and then I had to uh, I had to move in December because two things. One thing I don't even know anymore since it's almost the same complaint from together, I guess. One the one first reason why I had to move is because the neighbors that I had from upstairs couldn't bother to um, be considerate towards their neighbors downstairs because I had to hear countless yelling and stomping from someone's child. And again, the mother didn't bother to say any apologies, just threat after threat after threat, and not even 1 ounce, not one shred of concern for the downstairs neighbors, myself. And then the same thing goes for, or went for, the neighbors behind me at my other place from my last upload, obviously, because I just couldn't stand not only the neighbors from upstairs, but I couldn't stand the neighbors from the apartment behind me just yelling and yelling and yelling, a lot of cursing and yelling towards this man's children, and I didn't want that suddenly interfering with me recording. And at the worst part of it, it's hard to know if it was even that safe for me to record without having to have the audio of the neighbor from the apartment behind me a while ago shouting and cursing so much, and just became suddenly weak opportunity after weak opportunity after weak opportunity, almost like these mini hiatuses over and over again. And again, these are not on purpose. I'm not trying to feel like I'm ignoring any of you. There was one thing one goal I had for the future of this channel, and that was going to be Comic-Con coverage, but apparently not, because two things. One, I my camera just broke. The camera um, thing to store and hold my batteries has suddenly just been chipped and won't close all the way, yet it closes completely, but without the batteries in them, which is, I don't know why it's doing that when it should be the opposite. And um, the second thing is, for Comic-Con coverage, is wishing that I could show you the many purchases I have bought for myself for my collection, but apparently not, because I'm worried at the risk of getting myself canceled, because I have a feeling that either Copa or Kappa, I forget how to pronounce it, or parents would just have a problem with my channel just showing off my, I guess, many merchandise of literally any anime or Marvel, DC, whatever the franchise or pop culture um, line of entertainment merchandise is from. And um, after finally getting my Wi-Fi installed, not once but not three times, two times, because I had to call someone to get my internet properly working, and sure enough, it was some one guy or two for the first time, and then another different guy with a different mm, set of equipment, I guess, hooking up my Wi-Fi, getting stronger, reliable connection, I guess. And then um, I did celebrate Christmas. I did celebrate the New Year. I I still had to do my job outside of YouTube, something like that, which I can't say because not personal, but like privacy or legal reasons for my career outside of YouTube. And um, by the time it was February 10th, of this year, everything has changed for the worse, unfortunately. For those who do care, for those who would like to know, around 7 a.m. on February 10th of this year, I've lost my grandmother. I lost my grandmother the same time I was trying to go back to sleep, or already in a deep sleep. I don't know anymore. I don't want to. I'm still past the grieving process. I just haven't gotten much figured out to this day yet. So that's another reason to me why I didn't want to make content until now or today. It's just that I had exercise concerns going on, um, concerns doing my job, um, raising and protecting my cat, and struggling for a vacation, which I was able to get, but not like the last few. Um, then, of course, October had to take a tragic, horrifying turn. Then the stack of me worrying started to stack up after layer by layer, same as all month November, all month December, all month January, the first week of February, and then by the time it was um, close to being Monday, the 9th of February 8th, like the last um, I just I felt like I did my job. I've done my job. And then February 10th, 7 a.m. that following morning, I lost my grandmother. It's just that I lost my grandmother um, days before my birthday, which was not fair. And I know it's part of life. It's just that I wish that she was in my life for officially the first 3 decades of my life, but it was too early, too soon, too hurtful to acknowledge and realize. Um, all I can say is that it's been it has been 2 months, and I keep facing disappointment, shame, and regrets. And it's it's not fun being like this. It's not fun being on your own and then suddenly having a loss of a family member so long before your birthday. But the one thing on my mind is just something I wrote down in a YouTube video a while ago, and that is You think I don't care about my YouTube career? The fact is, I do. But working my two jobs and being lazy were all but time consuming. I was always lazy. Do you know what that's like? Not making further content, some subscriber thank you videos or shout out videos, never making videos when my viewers need me. But none of that matters. None of that meant I didn't care about my viewers. It was just a matter of making choices. And maybe this whole time, I've made quite the wrong one. Too far. Too fast. I don't know. And I thought I would just make something, but no. I just I just kept worrying and being more concerned about myself, my job, my family members, and sure enough, not trying to make these hiatuses on purpose again and again while having almost no clue if I'll ever have a chance to make a video, if I have enough silence in the background behind and above me in my apartment, in my room, and sure enough, it almost feels too late, or maybe not, I don't know. I just want to say I'm back. I don't know for good. I can't make any promises. I just want to continue on where I kind of left off. I have more of another job to find during this process, and sure enough, I I don't know. So that's kind of my story, my um year, maybe close to year old struggle from, again, my last upload from last year all the way to the fall of this year. I mean, last year to sometime before Christmas of last year, all the way to February, and now today. Again, I had a choice. I had a choice to either do this first and then take a nap, or take a nap and then do this, but I have a feeling I might forget what I had to say gone the moment I wake up. But yeah, I know, different haircut, different apartment, different background, because you can already tell, obviously. And sure enough, I'm not trying to hurt any of you. I'm not trying to ignore any of you. There's just so much I just want to do outside of the YouTube life. So I don't know what else to say, but if so, I'm saying this ahead of time. Anyone leaves a comment, I thank you for your support. I thank you for your concern. I thank you for understanding that this is not fun. This is not easy. If you enjoy this video, feel free to leave a like. If not, it's okay. It won't hurt me at all. Feel free to leave a comment, and subscribe to the Green Weeaboo if you haven't. And I hope to see you guys next time this year, and not so far into the future and so far ahead, rather than before the end of the year. prior, I guess. So, um, feel free to leave a like, feel free to leave a comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys again later this year. Hopefully. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.